What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Today, I am bringing you guys a Black Knight discard deck, and I think this deck is really well suited for right now because I've been facing a ton of decks like Airshim, Loki, these kind of decks that put like 20 to 25 power pretty consistently across the lanes, and if you can build a deck that goes over the top of them, you can really easily kind of overpower them. And that's what this Black Knight deck is doing, and that's what it's built to do, starting with our namesake. We have Black Knight. Now, Black Knight's a card that's kind of fallen in and out of the meta, and I think now is a really good spot to give him another look if you want to. And if you want to, I would also highly recommend hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, leaving a comment down below, all that YouTube jazz. We have plenty of cool stuff coming out. But back to the deck. Yes, we're playing Black Knight. So, because he's going to give us an indestructible Ebony Blade with the power of a card you discard, you really only want to be discarding one or two cards in this deck. So we have our discard package. We've got Blade and Lady Sif. Both of those you really want to wait to try to maximize what you're hitting. You really want to hit Infinite if you can, but nothing wrong with hitting a Sasquatch or Scar as well. Same thing, because we're running that little small synergy discard package, we're also running Ghost Rider. So if you hit that Infinite, you can get a 420 indestructible card, and then Ghost Rider back for another 20 power, and then your Scar is only going to be 2, and if you can get like Sasquatch down on 5, then you've got a free Scar. You can play everything else out. It can be nutty, and because a lot of these decks really just cannot put enough power to rival you there. So I really think that that is a good thing, and I saw that on the ladder. You're going to see here in this gameplay. Then the rest of our deck, we've got Shadow King, great tech right now. Hawkeye Kate Bishop, she's really nice because she can help fill your curve out. Something that can happen with this deck is you'll be sitting there like on turn 5 with like a 4-drop Sasquatch, being like, man, I wish I could play another card here. Well, those arrows only cost 1. Again, just really help you smooth out that your later turns when you want to be playing like 4-drop Scar, well, 2 1-drops as well, or a Ghost Rider. Just really helps you. Good to play early and then help you smooth out that curve later. Same with Hope Summers, exact same reason. Sometimes you just need 1 or 2 extra energy to play like a 2-drop Scar and a 5-drop Sasquatch. So if you have that 7 energy on turn 6, really nice to help smooth that out. She's also here for the combo with War Machine. You can play Hope Summers on 3, War Machine onto the Hope Summers on 4, and then drop an Infinite anywhere you want on turn 5. Really powerful play. It's not like the main thing this deck is doing, but you're not always going to have that perfect Black Knight draw, and that's a really good backup plan. So really like it. Cassandra Nova, then, she's just amazing right now. There's a lot of Arishims, a lot of Lokis, and into those decks, she can very regularly be a 310 or way larger against something like Airshim, so she can make your Scar cheaper, which is really nice. Then you've got Ghost Rider, again, just bring back something big, get them down earlier so you can drop that Scar earlier. War Machine, really just here to help you get that Infinite down consistently, and also help you get into some locations that otherwise you might not be able to. Something like Kiln or the Vault can really help you out with. Sasquatch, just a big card that we can play earlier for Scar. Also fine to discard to like a Blade or Lady Sif if you want. Also, though, works very nicely because if you say go to Lady Sif and you have Infinite and Sasquatch in your hand, that Sasquatch will only be like 4 or 5 energy, and so you can like guarantee hit that Infinite, which is just a really big play. And then, I mean, Infinite and Scar, kind of the namesakes, how you can really go over the top of that deck. And again, I don't want to hold this up any longer. You guys are going to see some nutty plays, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So let's get into this gameplay. So we drop the Black Knight down now. We have Lady. Okay. I'm not going to play this late Black Knight now because I want to make sure I play a card next turn. And I totally punished to do that. So it's fine though. We'll just play the Black Knight now, and then our Sasquatch goes down to 5 energy, which means Lady Sif always hits the Infinite. That's one of the nice things about Sasquatch in this deck, is we can guarantee we hit. We can guarantee we hit the Infinite. And then we can Ghost Rider wherever we end up wanting to. We'll have the Ebony Blade. We'll probably Ghost Rider right. Probably play the Ebony Blade middle. Probably go Ebony Blade middle next turn, Sasquatch left turn 5, and then Ghost Rider right, and then we draw like a Blade or a Hawkeye Kate Bishop. We can jam that in there as well. We really only get got by Elektra or Killmonger, which would be pretty surprising. What's our opponent doing? What is our opponent doing? Unfortunately, had we played the Black Knight turn 1, then we could have Lady Sif turn 2, and then this turn we'd be like dropping this Hope Summer somewhere. But obviously we didn't know Tinkerer's Workshop was going to flip up. Alright, so let's drop the Ebony Blade middle. They got our War Machine, which honestly fine. It's good to know that the War Machine is on the bottom of our deck. Although playing Jeff and Copycat, they could be a Darkhawk list. They could be playing like Korg, which and Rockslide, which shuffles our deck, so we could end up drawing it. But if they don't, then this is really good. We can go Ebony Blade into Sasquatch, and then Scar is definitely our best draw, because then we can drop Scar left as well, and as well as the Ghost Rider. So yeah, so now we just play Sasquatch. We also do this. They're snapping us? Why are they snapping us? Played it to the Hawkeye. Sasquatch goes down to 4. Why in the world would they be snapping us? I really want to draw Scar, but I think it's fine to just play Sasquatch out. Maybe they have like a Shadow King for middle. I mean, that's mostly fine. Okay, they do have Shadow King for middle, and they have Killmonger, but this is fine. Now we just Ghost Rider middle. Oh, we shuffled our own deck, which is a bit awkward now. But this is fine. We just play this. Ultron, we beat that. Bye-bye! See you next game. Ha. Come at me with your tech cards. I like Elysium in my so many 5-drops deck, or so many huge cards deck. So we can get Sasquatch down to 3, so we can play these 2 out, and then so we can play this, and then this to pull the Sasquatch middle. Seems great. Okay. That's a big old Cassandra Nova, but playing Sasquatch will be even bigger. So we just play the Squatch, yank it over to there, and then I think I'm going to take next turn off. That way we can drop Infinite down. Ooh, so they can get our Jang. That could be problematic. So we will pass this turn.
Hello.
Our opponent also passed. So now we'll drop... Do we drop Infinite left? I kind of want to drop Infinite left. That way they have to Shang left. And then we drop Scar right. Yeah. So they're not winning middle. So we can play Cassandra Nova, Scar, Blade, Coal Obsidian, I guess? And we hope that they did not get our Shang. You know what? Maybe we're supposed to put the... Okay, so we can math this out. If we actually do this, we go up 11 here. 14 we would beat if they just played Shang here. So I think we do that, and then weirdly enough, I think we just throw this Scar to the right. Yep. Do we lose Baxter Build and win the game here? They played 2 cards, so we'll see. Scar. Coal Obsidian. Nice. We just threw the Baxter Building. That was a really, really heads-up play. We knew that we had to play around our Shang. We got turn 3 Cassandra Nova. Always good. Let's see if we're playing against Airship. We are. Love it. Especially in a Scar game. So we could play the Blade. Hit the Scar. The Blade can win us the Altar of Death. But then... our Scar can get so cheap, though. That's the problem. We could also hold on to the Blade just in case we draw, like, Infinite or Sasquatch. No, I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it. Get a nice indestructible card for the Altar of Death. Our opponent is... Ooh, that's really nice. So our opponent's playing... So we snap and play Cassandra Nova into the Krakoa because we're going to get a 21 power card there and a 21 power card that we can then play middle. And we've got the Ebony Blade for left. Man thing. All right. Congrats, opponent. God, every time. You know? Just every time. So we'll play the Hope Summers. We have a 2/23 Shadow King. Very sad. Well, we get to do that. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Good luck, have fun. How is it going? So we can play War Machine here in case we drew the Infinite, but because we have to play Ebony Blade to win left, it is a W follow. I think instead we're just going to play this Sasquatch out, and then we'll probably play like Shadow King left. Ebony Blade, and Ebony Blade left. Yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. So we do this. It's so... Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen. Cassandra Novaing, 23 extra power. And then the Ebony Blade. Nice. Oh, M'Baku from the top rope. Still win. Still win. Didn't need it. I'll just throw away 23 power. Ghost Spider or Peach Momoko. There you go. Oh, you just got War Machine? Yeah. It's kind of funny. Alright, so they... I mean, we're a Cassandra Nova deck. We're definitely going to stay. But, they're probably Loki. They probably have Loki is why they're hitting us here. Yeah, War Machine's funny because it's like... He's just bad enough that I wouldn't recommend him, but he's also not that bad. Like, this deck can play him. You totally can make good War Machine decks. And fun War Machine decks. So he's kind of funny in that... Ooh. Okay, let's play the Cassandra Nova. I think we're hoping to draw Ghost Rider. If we draw the Black Knight next turn, we'd be good. Ooh. Yeah, we thought everyone was going to run War Machine. Nice. We do draw the Black Knight. That's perfect. So we get to do this. And then drop the Infinite there. We are also, funnily enough, a War Machine deck. Yeah, really nice animation. Ooh, and we got the Ghost Rider. All right, we're going to snap back. I think what we do is we play War Machine right and then Blade. And then we just say, because they can't play anywhere, War Machine between Ghost Rider or Ebony Blade, we should be able to win a lane. Gotta have style. That is, I mean, actually this card, some of our decks are like all golded out and stuff, but this is surprisingly not one of them. I guess I just don't play too much, don't play too much Black Knight, but we're getting there. This is, I should probably split that card. Maybe I'll split that card after this game. Black Knight here. Nice. Okay, so they play left. So we're winning left. We can play anywhere. They cannot. We should be able to just do this, right? And then as long as they don't have Doom, this always wins. The Hello Automate deck is fun. Oh, I have not played that. We drew two of our rocks, but I mean, we're winning unless they have like Jeff or something. Nice, they are out of here. War Machine. So I would love to just draw Cassandra Nova here. Yami's in the house. Okay.
Taking aim.
Well, that's two of their cards. They probably have another card to play here, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't have played out the Hawkeye. Forge. We're a War Machine deck, so Kiln's not super scary for us. Love this. We're gonna snap. We hit the Infinite. We'll have a 420 indestructible that we can drop. Maybe I'm supposed to hold on to the Shadow King. But we know they're forging. They are in fact forging. So this is awesome. We get to play a 420 out. Doom fills them up left. So actually now we don't even need to play it because we played enough cards for our Sasquatch. We can just play Sasquatch go up to 17 and then we beat any, as long as they don't play Blue Marvel, which I will cry if they play. Okay. Putting more big cards in our hand. Love it. Alright, we're winning left. And now we get to play Ebony Blade. And then have a 2-drop Scar. And then we can maybe even just play Orca. We definitely play this middle. Ooh, a leader. That's terrible for us. But we might be able to beat it. So, yeah, we can beat it. So we play Cassandra Nova. We play Cassandra Nova right, Scar middle. We go up to 34 here. They need to put 5 power here. We go up to 19 power right. They need to also put 5 power there. Ooh, a blob, though. Does shrink our card, but not shrunk enough. Haha. Oh, it would be sure would be great if you got a leader and then a blob and a legion. Doesn't matter. Get out of here.